Hi there, and welcome to the $1,000 per day machine masterclass. My name is Jesse, and in this masterclass, we're going to be going over a method that I've been using as well as some of my clients and students, which is called the Social SEO Method. And the Social SEO Method is a method where you're actually tapping into organic SEO traffic from social media websites. Now, this is not something that is very spoken about in the market. This is something that is like kind of an undercover and an underground taboo kind of strategy that a lot of people are not utilizing. And the reason why they're not utilizing this is because a lot of people are just stuck on one way of organic traffic, which is SEO, when they are missing out on a huge opportunity right now. There is a massive opportunity. This opportunity comes from social media itself. And in today's training, we're actually going to be going over the method of utilizing social media to drive traffic to your website to give it an extra boost when you start to actually build an automated system. Now, this is something that a lot of people skip out on, because the reason why they skip out on this is because they just think that you can get traffic either from paid ads or organic SEO from Google. But the truth is that you actually have the opportunity to drive traffic from social media itself. And a lot of people have been doing this. They've been making 7 figures, they've been making 8 figures and selling massive websites. So I'm excited to share with you this method on how to actually generate traffic. So, what we're going to cover today is who I am and how I can help you. We're briefly going to discuss, the benefits of this method and, who I am. Then we're going to be going into how to make $1,000 per day. And we're going to be discussing how to do this as a blogger utilizing social media. Okay. Then finally, we're going to get into the quantum links network. We're going to save that till the end. Basically, it is a surprise that I have for you at the end. So watch this entire presentation to fully understand what the quantum links network is. Don't skip to the end, because if you skip to the end, you're not going to understand what the quantum links network is. So it's good that you just take some notes today, go through this training so you fully understand and get a grasp of what I'm trying to accomplish with this. And what I'm trying to accomplish is, of course, making you successful, getting you to $1,000 per day, and driving a lot of traffic to your offers. Okay. So, who am I? My name is Jesse, and I am a web WordPress developer who builds, buys, and sells websites. And sometimes I create e-com stores too, but I mostly focus on WordPress SEO. I focus on website SEO. I focus on social media organic traffic, which is SEO in a nutshell. Okay, so that's who I am. You probably already know because you've probably subscribed to this community as a member from watching my tutorials on SEO or Money Robot or whatever. However, in this particular video, we're going to actually be going over the step-by-step method that a lot of people are missing out on that you can utilize today, because I'm going to be sharing with you the secret method that a lot of people are not working on. Okay. So what is the social SEO method? Getting targeted traffic. That's what it is. It's getting targeted traffic. This method will increase your traffic for the best success on your website. Okay. You will need to do social media research. So that's going to be 30% of this method. Okay. 60% of this method is going to be building content on and building websites. So that's 60% of it. 90%, however, of this method is going to be generating traffic from organic SEO on social media. That's the big difference here, because I know that I've been speaking a lot about generating traffic via, you know, Google. However, I'm mostly focused on organic traffic from social media, and we're going to actually go over the actual training on how to utilize, organic traffic, and how to get organic traffic from social media, so you are, successful with your actual venture. And I'm going to actually show you why you should be focused on social media rather than just Google, because Google is just one component. However, if you're focused on social media, you will actually be very successful, because social media has targeted traffic without having to spend money on ads. And that's the biggest thing right here. But a lot of people use social media for consumption. You probably go on social media to consume stuff. You're consuming music, you're consuming news, you're consuming, right? You're watching on YouTube, you're scrolling through Instagram, you're entertaining yourself on TikTok, but you don't really understand that if you utilize this the right way, you can be very successful just by tapping into specific markets, okay? So, as of January 2024, the overview of social media use. All right. So, this is updated information here. So, headlines for social media adoption and use. So basically, we'll just go over this really quick so you get a good understanding of why I emphasize on utilizing social media specifically for this organic traffic method. Okay. So, the number of social media users identities, there's 5.4 billion people. So think about this for a second. There's 5.4 billion people on social media right now. Okay. And obviously, there's people that are searching on Google for different things, right? And that's normally what a lot of people, believe that is, that's why they think that, Google is a great source of traffic, which it is, but for very specific things. A lot of people go on Google for search intent, right? Think about it yourself for a second there. Now, when you go on Google, you're usually searching for directions to a specific place, or you're searching for the best of a specific product, or you're searching for something of something. You're searching for something. Okay. Now, if you put yourself in the shoes of somebody that's searching, right? Um, Basically, you have to tailor your content for that specific person. So that's why I think that social media is above and beyond when it comes to actually generating traffic. But don't dismiss Google. You still use Google, but it's really powerful this year for you to be focusing 100% on using social media to drive traffic to your offer, to your website, and to your blogs. Okay. So right here you see quarter on quarter change in social media user identities is 1.5 million. Okay. Year on year changes in social media user identities is 5.6%. The average daily time spent using social media is 2 hours and 23 minutes. Okay. Okay. So think about that. If you can get your target audience, from they're spending 2 hours a day on social media, they're spending more time on social media than they're spending on Google. Okay. Just think about that for a second. Your audience is spending more time on social media than they are spending on Google. So when you think about that in a sense, basically, if somebody is searching for directions to the dentist, you know, your website's not going to rank, right? You got to think, like, right now we're in the year 2024, and back in 2016, 2014, or 2014, 2016, sorry. Back then people were searching for all kinds of things on Google, right? Now people get consumed from social media. People buy from social media. People convert from social media, whether it's paid ads or organic. The bulk of your audience is going to come from social media. And that's the reason why I'm emphasizing on this, that I think that you should be focused on social media, because they're spending more time on social media, and in Google, they're only spending a short period of time to look for a very specific thing, whether it's the best vacuum cleaner, or the best BMW car. They're looking for a list, right? When they're shopping, so they might see something on social media, and they see something that you post on social media, and then you capture them through getting them to follow your page or subscribe to your page. And now you've captured that person, and you have that social media, you have that person on social media that is going to be following you, and then you can continue to shoot more and more content to them because they are in your ecosystem. And then from there, then you can eventually drive them to your website because they are in your ecosystem. You are building your asset, okay? So the next thing that we want to focus on is the average social platform used each month, right? So, 6.7 is the average, right? Social media identities versus the total population is 62.3%. And then social media users identified age 18 versus the population of 18 is 84.2%. Okay, social media users' identities and individual users on the internet, 94%. Female social media users' identities versus total social media user identities. And then there's male social media users versus identities. So there's 46.5% females using identities on social media. However, there's around 53% male using identities on social media. And I know this from experience because there's a lot of men that use and utilize social media more so than women, which leads me to believe that it would be better, especially if you're a man watching this, to create male-oriented offers and male-oriented brands, because that's something that you can probably relate to. I know that a lot of my audience is male, and probably most of you guys that are watching this today are men. So, if you want to create an offer, it would only make sense to target men, because you would be able to relate to a man better than you would be able to relate to a woman, okay? I'm just throwing that out there, and I'm not trying to be sexist or anything like that. I'm just stating some facts here, okay, guys? And I apologize if you're a woman watching. If you're a woman watching this, be free to target men or target women. If you're a man watching this, you want to target women, that's totally fine. I'm just saying it's a lot easier to target your own gender, because it's easier for you to relate to that audience. If I'm trying to sell shampoo, I'm gonna burn out because I'm not too into that. Personally, I'm not into that unless I outsource it to a VA. Okay. Okay, so daily time spent on using social media. So let's look at the data here. Okay, so male versus female. 3 minutes for female versus 2 minute 2.9 minutes for 2.39. So think about this for a second. You want to really know your target audience. You really want to know your target audience. So 16 to 24. Obviously this is not your target audience. So the younger they are, the longer they're going to spend on social media. Okay, that's just a rule of thumb. Okay, but the older they are, the more invested they are in the content. So from 16 to 24, 25 to 30, 35 to 44, they are more consuming the content as entertainment. However, from 45 to 50 and 55 to 65-year-old, you're going to have a higher chance of converting because these people are typically lonelier. They want to connect to something, they want to connect to a tribe, they want to be part of a community. So they're easier to convert, and they also have bigger budget. And I'm also saying that you should definitely not dismiss 35 to 44, because 35 to 44 as well is a great audience to target. Anywhere from 35 to 64, because they're spending anywhere from 2 minutes and 27 seconds to a minute and 25 seconds. They're more invested in what they're consuming. Okay, so if you are creating stuff related to football or basketball or soccer or whatever, they're more invested in that stuff. So if you are selling them something, then they're obviously going to convert a lot better than somebody around the ages of 16 to 34. They're more consuming it because they're just consuming it for fun. Okay, guys, just to let you know. And you want to just take into account, how much time these age groups are spending. So know your audience, know your audience's age groups, and know how much time they're spending on social media. So the daily time spent using social media, the average amount of time in hours and minutes that the internet users age 16 to 64 spend on social media each day. So as you can see right here, based on worldwide is 2 minutes and 28 seconds. Obviously the highest people, the highest funny, the highest is Nigeria, which is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. The lowest is Japan, which is 49 seconds. Okay, so you have a lot in you see here, you have a lot of third world countries that are spending much more time on social media. And you'll understand why. I'm going to go into exactly what this means, okay? Because you have to understand your audience and why they're spending so much time on social media, okay? Okay, so as you can see, most of the first world countries are a little bit less. Worldwide is 2 minutes and 28 seconds, okay? So the reason why I want to emphasize on this is because your traffic, where you get your traffic to, counts. Okay, so where you get your traffic counts. So when you are creating content, you have to know where your traffic is coming from, how much time they're spending it, who they are, and what age they are, what gender they are, all of these things tied together. The reason why I emphasize on this is because this is the way you need to look at traffic. It's not just numbers, but each of those numbers, each of those ones of people are like actual flesh and blood people that have passions and lives, and they live a life. And you have to understand that this traffic is just another person that's looking at your content, that's deciding whether or not to click the button on on the bottom of your content. So just keep that in mind when you're actually creating this content, okay? Now, I wanted to show you basically, what a trend looks like. So I advise you to, before we get into the meat and bones of this, is get familiar with Google Trends. Google Trends will show you which trends are, popping off, which trends are on fire, which trends are, going up and down. If you end up choosing, several different trends, like we're going to discuss in this webinar, you know, understand that you need to know where a trend is going. If it's on an upslope, like what you see right here, you might be good. Okay. You want to make sure that your trend is going up rather than going down, because if it's going down, then you're going to be wasting a lot of time with it. Always verify your niches before you start to jump into them, because if you don't verify them and they're on a downslope, that means that you're going to be wasting out your time on something that might end up dying in the next couple of years. Okay. So I just wanted to take a look at this traffic right here that's, from this specific website. So this is the power of understanding your audience, guys. So the more engaged your audience is with the page or the social media profile that you create, and the content that you're creating, the more traffic you're going to drive to your website, guys. So, you create a Facebook page on tabby cats, and there's a big passionate audience on tabby cats, and you're posting content consistently on tabby cats. Guess where the traffic is going to be going, guys? It's going to be going right to your website, or right to your link. You're going to easily convert links because you're consistent with your niche, you're consistent with your audience, and you're driving traffic, and you understand the algorithm better, because now you can create content for Google, and you can drive double the traffic with search terms that they're looking for, search intent. So what's the best cat food? What's the best scratching pole? All of these things we're going to tie together with your social media, because you're collecting all of that data and all of that research that you've been doing with social media. And that's the whole reason why we emphasize on social media, is so you understand your audience when you're creating a website. Part of creating a website is understanding your audience, guys. If you don't understand your audience, how are you going to be able to create traffic? How are you going to be able to create, content long term, right? So understand your traffic. So that's why I'm emphasizing on this method right here. Now, as you can see, the uptrend right here from first month all the way to the 14th month is an uptrend, right? So let's say you start off on 0. You create a page, you create an Instagram account, a Facebook page, Instagram account, TikTok account, Twitter X account, whatever. You're not going to see a lot of traffic the first couple months, okay? But what's going to happen is there's going to be a compound effect. Okay, so there's going to be a compound effect. So month 4, month 5, month 6, month 7, you're going to start to see an uprise in your traffic. You're going to start to see more people engaging. But by the time you hit month 13, you're going to start to see you might get a little bit of a dip, and then it's gonna go up. So it's similar to like the stock market, right? You're gonna start to see more traffic, more monthly users, more people visiting your website, bookmarking your website. Google starts to catch on because they see traffic coming from your website from social media. And then you're not like the other SEO guys where you're just depending solely on SEO traffic, where you're building this audience, this asset. You get them to opt into maybe an email list, or you're getting them to opt into whatever, and then they're so engaged with your content that yes, they will visit your website when you post a link, because they're engaged. You built this audience. Okay. So again, your asset will grow. Consistency and focus are the secret ingredients to this method. Month 1, you're not going to see much. Month 2, it's going to be a little bit better. Month 3, you're going to get a little bit more. Month 4, you're going to start to see some results. Month 5 is when things start to take off and you start to make some money, okay? So it will take 1 to 5 months to build this. So that's why I emphasize on doing this now. Understand, that you need to build this from the ground up in order to actually see the results, okay, guys? Okay, so we're gonna get into the meat and the bones of this method now. Okay, so this is super exciting. Okay, guys. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna select 10 niche groups. Okay, we're gonna select 10 niche markets. The groups of people must be passionate and engaged. Okay, they must be passionate and engaged. So right now, pause the video, or take a break, and write down. I'm gonna show you a niche list in a minute. So you're gonna just stop to take some time, and you're gonna write down 10 niches that you might be interested in. You don't have to be interested in it. It's okay, because I'm gonna show you a very secret method. Okay. But take some time to write down 10 different niches or 10 different things that you might know about, you might not know about, but I'm going to give you a list right now. Okay, guys? So here are 101 niches that you can choose. Of course, there's so many other ones. This is just like kind of like 101 that you can choose, but there's so many different ones. But these are passionate niches that people are invested in, right? People are searching for. There's Facebook groups, there's fan pages, there's people that are invested in these niches, and we can go into so many more. There's actually, I'm gonna leave you with a link to more niches, but this is just a broad, a broad look at like what a niche is, some niches are. So there's like elderly care, virtual assistant, gluten-free cookies. Okay, gluten-free cookies is a niche, guys. There's people that are very interested in that. There's people that are interested in how to get into college, how to figure drawing, hair care, art business. People want to know into art business. I want to know how to get into art business. People are going to follow somebody that you create an Instagram account on how to get into the art business, and you teach people how to get into the art business, and people will follow you. Okay, and then you could drive people to your traffic to your website, or you can build a website, and then you could build an offer. You can look for people that are selling a coaching on that, and then team up with them, and then sell as an affiliate. You don't even have to build your own coaching. You can find your competitor and reach out to your competitor after you build the page and after you build an asset. Reach out to somebody that's already doing it and be like, hey, I have 3,000 followers on my thing, on my Instagram account, all dedicated to how to draw stick figures, or how to start an art business. How can I be an affiliate? And then they will show you exactly the way you can become an affiliate, and then you can partner with somebody that already has an offer, and you can be an affiliate for their offer. You can you can drive traffic to their offer, and you can make money like that. You can make money with several of them, and that could be a full-time income. That could be 6 figures per month if you know what you're doing. Okay, so take some time, screenshot this. If you want to, write some of this down, if you want to take some time to look at this, this is basically an idea. These are only 100. There's literally tens of thousands of niches that you can choose. Okay, so the sky's the limit. There's tens of thousands of niches that you can choose, to start your business. Okay, so the next thing is blog split testing. So essentially, what we're going to focus on is how to actually split test, because now that you have around 5 niches that you've chosen, we're going to be using William as an example. So William gave some of the examples that William gave were MMA fans, esports fans, people who watch Game of Thrones, and a few that he already tried in the past hadn't ended up working out of wrestling fans, hip hop fans, and politics. The reason for this failure included a lack of engagement, and existing websites serving the same purpose. So what this means is that if you are actually, creating a website that is, so broad, like, wrestling fans or hip hop fans or politics, unfortunately, because you're going so broad, it's going to be harder for people to engage, or you're just not going to get the right type of traffic. Okay, guys. So what I highly recommend doing is, instead of, targeting wrestling fans, target Dwayne Johnson fans or Hulk Hogan fans. Instead of targeting hip hop fans, you target Lil Wayne fans or Drake fans or Wu Tang fans. Instead of targeting politics, you target people that are interested in Joe Biden or Donald Trump. Very specific, guys, very specific, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get targeted traffic to your offers, to your websites, because people that are more engaged are highly likely to bookmark your website and highly likely to continue to consume your content. Okay, guys? So the reason for failure is the lack of engagement in too many existing websites serving the same purpose. Some of these websites are mega websites. You're talking about Forbes, you're talking about entrepreneur.com. Some of these websites are mega websites. You cannot compete with mega websites. You need to be micro niched with this. You need to find the micro niches that work, and then you need to target the micro niches in order to get the right traffic. Okay, guys? This is the reason why we're doing the social media traffic method. Use ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 4 is your best friend with this strategy here. ChatGPT 3 or 4 to gauge, the best name for your pages and the best way to do research. So basically 2 out of 5 of your niches are going to be consistent overall, and eventually one out of that is just going to work, right? So you should be consistent with 2 out of 5 of your sub brands when you find the right engagement, and then you'll understand that this particular traffic is going to work out a lot better. 3 out of 5 will be duds and will not work. Okay. So you have to cut them if you see no traffic. So 2 out of the 5 niches that you choose are going to generate more engagement and more traffic. You're going to be posting consistently across the 5 niches to see which one is going to give you the best amount of engagement and traffic. Okay, guys? So figure out which topic clicks. When you enter 5 topics, figure out which topic works the best. Over time, you're going to see, which one you're more engaged with as well, which one you feel like you like to post the most, and which one people are engaging with the best. When you understand these fundamentals, then you can narrow it down to one niche, and then you can go all in on that one niche instead of spreading yourself thin. You want to focus on getting traffic from one specific niche, but the only way to do that is to see where people are really, really engaging. Step 2, create a social fan page for each market. So you're going to be, you're going to start advertising in order to buy Facebook likes, but you don't have to buy Facebook likes. There's actually a strategy that I like to choose, which is organic traffic, which is something that I talk about. However, you could also buy likes if you want to go that route. But in this day and age, you don't really need to do that, okay? So, for instance, if you choose MMA fans as your target demographic, they should be called fans of MMA or something along that line. Okay, so if you got to choose 5 different niches and which one you're going to spend the most time on. Me particularly, I like things like cars. I like things like Dragon Ball. I like things like Sonic the Hedgehog. I would create an audience for each of those pockets first, because I know that there's other people that like that kind of stuff. So I would create fan pages for each of those things, and I will as an example just to show you the power of this. Now, what I want you to get out of your mind is, and I got hang up on this too, is, trying to create an audience because you're focused on making money or making profit or whatever. Never, like, this is the mistake we all make, right? We are focused on the offer first, or we're focused on which product we can create, or no, which product we can promote first because it's the most profitable product. If you end up going for hedge funds, because hedge funds, you'll make $1 million commission because hedge funds are very expensive. If you have no drive or passion for that, it's going to be very, very hard. It's going to be an uphill battle for you to actually create engagement, because you yourself are not very engaged, and you're not very passionate about the actual topic. Now, again, this kind of contradicts what I said before about you don't need to be passionate about what you said. However, you do have to have some sort of interest in what you're going after. You know what I mean? Or actually some link to what you're going after. You don't have to understand it 100%, but it has to, cross your life path at some point. Even if you've seen it or done it once, at least it exists, or you have enough interest to continue posting content, and that's the way you're going to continue to get the fuel and the motivation to post something over and over again. So spend around 1 hour on each niche market. Okay. So spend about 1 hour on each niche market every day. Okay. So what I mean by that is, the number doesn't matter as long as you are consistent across the board. Okay. Create content for each niche, use Canva, and look at your competition for each niche. So when you're creating content and you spend an hour, you're obviously going to start to feel out each and every one of these niches that you're choosing and that you're testing, right? At this time, you will have 5 in your pocket. And when you're doing this, you're going to feel better about one than the other. You might be interested in Ferraris or Lamborghinis. So you might create a page on Lamborghini fans, or you might be interested in Batman. So you might create a page on Bruce Wayne fans. You know what I mean? So, you want to focus on, what you actually really like to, put out in the content that you're putting out. But you're not going to have to worry about content, because I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do for your content here. So all you're doing here is trying to identify a winner, which is whichever niche produces the highest engagement and lowest cost of likes. Okay, because eventually you're going to be spending $1 at $1 per day on ads. I would want you to spend $1 per day on ads or on likes to generate some people into your world, into your ecosystem. So it's like, it's a great sign that you're able to buy likes for under 5 cents. The most profitable sites are, you're able to, buy likes for a penny. You can buy likes on Facebook. You can buy traffic on Facebook, on TikTok and Twitter. However, you can also get it organically. So you don't have to necessarily focus on buying traffic, because you're posting content and you're actually seeing which one engages. I recommend 30 days of posting content to see exactly which one is starting to pick up the most, and then you'll focus on that one specifically. Step 3 is you're going to be taking people's content. So post other people's content on your pages. So since this is still, the testing phase, your content doesn't need to be groundbreaking or original. In fact, feel free to straight up steal from your audience pages. So What I mean by this is, and this is not a copyright thing, okay, guys? So basically, what I mean by this is you're going to take your content from another source, right? And you can do this on TikTok, you can do this on Facebook, and you can do this on Instagram. But I highly recommend not doing this on YouTube because you'll get copyright strikes on YouTube. So you can do this on TikTok, you could do this on Instagram, and you can do this on Facebook because there is no copyright strike on that unless, of course, you're on Facebook. I believe that there is the music copyright strikes that you can receive. But aside from that, when you're taking content as well, make sure that you're not taking somebody's actual, and like an influencer's content rather than, just like a football clip or a gaming clip or something along that line. That's what I mean. I don't mean actually taking somebody else's face. Unless it's like, a clip of something or a video of somebody else doing something, then it's okay. But I highly recommend not taking an influencer's actual, face, unless you get permission from that influencer. So great artists steal, okay? So you don't need to know anything about the group of fans that you were targeting. Find similar Facebook pages and see what posts they're doing well, copy them exactly, and post them onto you. Okay, so make sure that you're downloading tools online. Google search, download Facebook video, or download Instagram, TikTok video in the app or in the mobile app store, and then you'll get an app that gives you the ability to, you copy the link from an Instagram post and then you post it into the app, and then you can extract it. And the same with TikTok. There's another app that can do that on the Google Play Store, or I believe it's on the App Store for Apple. There's apps that you can extract content from. So extract viral content, especially viral content. So if you see viral content in your niche, if you're looking at your niche and you see like, okay, you're going for, friendly dogs or funny dogs, right? And you see like a post that's getting 100,000, a million likes, feel free to take the URL of that, download it, and post it on yours so you can generate some of that traffic, because what you're doing is repurposing that content. Most of that content is going to become, obsolete over time. It's going to get washed away. People are going to forget about it. And that's the reason why you take the content, you repurpose it, you're bringing more life into it. And then that way you can actually utilize it for your own purpose and drive traffic to your blog, to your offer, to your landing page. Step 4, pick a winner, buy a domain, and build a WordPress site. Okay, guys. So, you're going to have your niches. Niche 1 or niche 2, 3, 4, and 5 didn't work. They're only getting 9.1%. However, niche 1 got 63%. So here's the things that you need to take. Here's where things start to take shape. Where you've selected the market, and now you're going to create content for it. And now you need to have a website for it, because now that you see that you're getting engagement for a specific niche, now you're going to start to create a website for it. Okay, guys. So you're going to find the niche, you're going to create the content, you're going to create, your fan pages. And once you have that ecosystem from a fan page that's working for you, or an Instagram account that's working for you, a TikTok account that's working for you, you're going to build your website and you're going to drive that traffic to your website. So the next thing that we're going to look at is setting up your website. So of course, you probably already know how to set up a website. A lot of you guys are very fluent with website design. A lot of you guys are using different website platforms. You're using all kinds of different things. However, I highly recommend that you utilize, WordPress. Okay, so getting a website up and running is incredibly easy nowadays and cheap. Go to namecheap.com, buy a domain name in the niche that you've selected, which will come with WordPress hosting. It's like $15 a month, and basically you're utilizing Easy WordPress. Okay, then go to a website like ThemeForest and pick a beautiful theme out for yourself. So this is something that I highly recommend, is finding a theme for you. If you find a good theme, I highly recommend typing in the search bar in ThemeForest AdSense theme under WordPress, and it'll have some AdSense themes that you can grab. Those ones have the banner ads and stuff that you can put your banners all over the place. Highly recommend going out with that. Step 5, blog automation. Okay, so now you need to install a plugin called Automatic WordPress, which is essentially automating your blog efforts. Okay, the reason why you want to do this is to now actually have a website that is functional, that is producing content for people to stay engaged in your website, in your ecosystem. Okay, and make sure that your website is mobile friendly, because 90% of your traffic is going to be mobile, or almost 100% of your traffic is going to be mobile, because everybody's on their phones. So probably 95% of your traffic is mobile. So it would be in your best interest and wise decision to create a mobile optimized website. A mobile optimized website that's very easy to scroll through with your phone. This is a very, very important thing, guys. This is not 1995, where people are on their desktop anymore. People are on their phones. When they click on your link, they're still on their phones. When they convert to your offers, they're still buying on their phone. Okay, guys, they make their decisions on their phones. And when they're reading your article, they're on their phone. I do the same. Most of my social media consumption is on the phone. Okay, guys. So post 2 to 3 articles per day connected to ChatGTP. So you're going to use this plugin along with ChatGTP 4 in order to automate the everyday post on your website. Okay, guys. And if you have to edit these posts, so they cannot just be ChatGPT AI. Before you publish any of your posts, go through your posts, make sure that your posts are, you put your own touch in it, your own experience in it before you publish it. You must rewrite your post. There are some tools online that you could utilize to copy your your AI content, and then you can plug it into that. I believe Grammarly is one of them, but of course it comes with a cost. Just type in paraphrasing tool, free paraphrasing tool, or free rewriting tool on Google. And then you can use the rewriting tool to optimize the content to sound like an actual person. And then you post it and you publish it on your website. Okay, guys? Step 6, create if they don't exist, or buy if they do, more targeted fan pages. Okay, guys? So I can't emphasize enough, this is a crucial step. So now you have traffic. Okay, guys? Now you have traffic. Now you have a website. So the next thing that you're going to do is, this is the most crucial step. This is the foundation of it. Okay, guys? So when I say more targeted traffic on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram fan pages, I mean more specific niches in the overall market serving. Okay? So, for example, if you create a website for fans in crime of TV shows, you want to start or buy, pages of fans in CSI, Law and Order, etc. Though I can't divulge in the name of a most successful website or the markets it caters to, I can tell you that it's comparable to some of the people owning fan pages in not only CSI, Law and Order, or fan pages, but every single crime show. So here, so basically, here's the caveat of this. Let's say I don't know if you know about CSI or Law and Order or any of the court shows. So I will use, let me see, let's say, like, okay, everybody's familiar with Marvel, okay? You know about superheroes. So let's say you start all right, so you started a Peter Parker Spider-Man fan page, or an Instagram account. Okay, so now you're driving people that like and love Spider-Man, and then you create a website like Marvel Lovers or something like that. Now you can create several more web pages that are within the ecosystem, so you can now go for other superheroes in the Marvel ecoverse. So you can get like Captain America, you can get Wolverine, you can get all of these different characters, and you're driving the traffic from each of these fan pages of these characters back to your website. And then you're growing the website because more and more people are visiting the website, because now you're creating news and you're engaging with you're building this incredible ecosystem. The reason why you want to build this ecosystem is because this asset will be sellable, or you can go to sponsorships and get people to start paying you for ad space because they see that there's 100,000 views on your page. And you didn't have to wait 12 months for SEO because you're driving all of this traffic from social media. And that's the reason why we do this, is because you're driving traffic a lot faster from social media, and you're also coupling that with SEO from Google, which is a very powerful combination and drives a lot of traffic to your website, guys. So every link shared in this group leads back to this money site, okay? It's also one of the many within the niche market, so it's potential for huge traffic numbers is abundantly clear. And remember, the original test was to prove that these fans were passionate and engaged. So you better believe that they're going to click on the links, right? So as you can see, 1,600 out of 2,200 people on the site arrived via Facebook, roughly 75%. That's a big number, guys. That's a big number. That's a bigger number. So basically, I want to emphasize on this. With Google SEO traffic is random. You don't know who's visiting the website. You don't know your audience. You don't know the traffic. Therefore, the conversion rate's lower. You might be getting 100,000 clicks on your website from Google, but the target is random. It's everywhere. So you don't know who your audience is. The reason why we do this is so you understand your audience, you understand the target market. You're driving very specific people to your audience, to your funnels, to your landing pages. They're converting better because you understand your audience and what they want, and you're creating this ecosystem where you can drive them wherever you want. You can control the audience to go to whatever you want. Therefore, there's so many different ways you can monetize. It doesn't even matter what niche you choose, because you have this controllable traffic. So the traffic sources in the course of a full year look similar, okay? So finally, when we look at social media, that's a massive number, guys. So that's 72.8%. Direct traffic, meaning that's word of mouth. That's the traffic, the people telling their friends and their family members to visit your website because they love your content so much, or they're sharing it to their friends and family. I know because I do this myself. I share this to my friends and family. If I see something I like, I share it to my friends and family. Sometimes I'll even, if I really love it, I'll save it because I know I'm gonna buy it at a later date because I really love it. I actually did this exact thing today. I saw this. I saw amazing things on Facebook. I literally see amazing things. I have. It's funny because I actually have a list of things that I want to buy, of targeted ads that I've already seen. If I see a fan page that I love, I will follow it right away. I don't even think twice. And the same goes for your traffic, right? If they see something that they love from you, they're not going to think twice. They're going to follow you. They're going to subscribe to you. They're going to opt in. They might even buy something from you because they like what you have to post. Step 8. Start investing the money back into the business in order to self-sustain your ecosystem. So at this point in time, let's say, you're driving good traffic, you're getting conversions, you're getting sales. This works especially if you have a Shopify store. If you have a Shopify store, people are just going to instantly buy. You know, so this works especially if you have a Shopify store. So invest the money from displayed ads on the website into buying Facebook advertisement. As more people join your Facebook fan pages or Instagram fan pages or TikTok fan pages via these ads, more traffic will come to your website and more ad revenue will be generated, which will be invested back into Facebook, Instagram, TikTok ads. And therefore you scaled into the 7-figure per month, 8-figure per month, whatever it is. You're going to be scaling into the moon at that point. So you're going to make money organically the way I taught you. Okay, you're going to drive traffic to your website. You're going to build up this massive audience, and then you can shoot them with related offers, target the audience. Or if you can barely find any offers or products for that audience, then you can also write emails to sponsors to get paid sponsors to sell advertising space on your website because you're generating so much traffic. And then you take that money and you reinvest it back into ads, and then you shoot offers away. You find affiliate offers. There's literally an affiliate offer for everything on the planet. There's an affiliate offer for wall paint. There's an affiliate offer for handbook. There's affiliate offers for headphones, for microphones, for a light. There's affiliate programs for literally everything, guys. There's no reason why you can't find affiliate offer for what your target market is. You can find a product or somebody selling something for whatever you choose. It doesn't matter if it's a TV show or if it's a movie or if it's a video game. There's an affiliate offer for everything. So just to recap on today's webinar. So essentially we start with split testing. So we choose 10 different niches. We distill it into 5. Okay, we distill it and we split test it into 5. We find 5 profitable niches, and then once we find these niches, we make sure that the people are passionate about these niches. Okay, guys. Okay, so and then we drive traffic with stolen content. So you don't even have to create the content, guys. You don't have to spend time creating content every day. Just literally you extract like 5 or 10 pieces of content from, let's say, Facebook, and you repurpose it on TikTok. You take, or vice versa. You can take 10 pieces of content from TikTok, whichever is getting the most engagement, and reinvest or repurpose it into go back onto Facebook. Okay. So the next thing you want to do is find the winning topic and build a website. So once you find what's getting you the most traffic, you find your winner, you're going to build a website around that topic, and then you're going to get engaging people onto your website, and you're going to start to drive traffic to your website, and then you can sell. You can sell as an influencer. You can sell blog space. There's so many different ways you can monetize at that point. It doesn't really matter what you choose. There's an affiliate program for everything on the planet. And if you don't want to do affiliate, you can also look at products that you can sell as an e-commerce store. Finally, you automate your website. So you take tools and you automate your website. You're taking tools like automated WordPress, ChatGPT 3. You're also optimizing with Yoast SEO. And then you're basically automating the entire process. Okay, guys? So the Quantum Links Network. Welcome to the Quantum Links, the Elite Web SEO Network. What is the Quantum Links Network? The Quantum Links Network is a collection of SEO and marketing experts. Basically, this is a private network that you can join if you are serious about becoming successful with your website, with your influencer journey, with your blog, whatever it is. Basically, if you want to become, very successful and you want to make $1,000 consistently, you will join this network because there's going to be a collection of programs where I'm going to be posting a lot of exclusive content, exclusive courses, exclusive walkthroughs, and also my templates and plugins that are exclusive to the people in this network. There's also a marketplace in this network where we're sharing links, and we're also sharing social media accounts. If you're interested in this, if you're interested in this, and you want to, if you want to get into this, basically you get access to premium trainings, which is a value of $2,997 a value. You get access to our templates and plugins, which is a $399 value. You get access to our weekly meetings and website reviews, which is $997 value. You get access to our one-on-one advice, which is for marketers, which is, it's a ton of traffic. You get a ton of traffic. And basically, we go over this. That's a $4,997 value, but you're not going to have to pay any of those today, okay, guys? Basically, it's a one-time membership, or it's a monthly membership fee of $97 per month, and you learn how to master internet marketing. You get advanced training, and you get access to our VIP templates and plugins, as well as our courses. So if you are interested in enrolling, and if you're serious about this, send me a DM and I will send you access. It's as simple as that. If you're ready to take your marketing ventures to the next level, send me a DM and I'll send you access. Or if you're watching this webinar, you can also click the link on the bottom there and you will also get access. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, message me. If you want to enroll in the Quantum Links Network, I will send you the link, and basically I'll get you enrolled in there, and then you'll get access to all of the premium stuff that I have included in there, and you'll get access to our advanced training that shows you in detail, step by step, this method and all my other methods over the next course of several months. And we're also going to be posting our wins, right? So this is a community of marketers that are winning. This is a community of marketers that are winning online on social media. Okay, guys? And, if you have any questions, feel free to message me. And I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the SEO college, the community, and, those who are engaging with us. Thank you so much for all of your basically your support, your encouragement. It really helps me create more content for you. Even when I don't feel like doing it, I'm creating content for you. I'm creating trainings for you because, you're giving me that feedback. And if you are interested in the Quantum Links Network, feel free to shoot me a DM. I would love to enroll you into it, where you can get access to everything. It's a community of winners where you get access to everything. You get access to our one-on-one coaching. You get access to our templates in our you get access to our template, which is my optimized funnel template. You get access to my rank bot template. You're going to get access to my all of my courses, as well as my premium coaching, my one-on-one stuff. Literally everything you're going to get access to. Okay, guys. So with that said, I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And thanks again for watching. And I hope that you are very successful with this. Have a great day, guys.